Versatile Mage. Chapter 196 Giant Shadow Spike. The stunning flames were like a volcano spitting out energy. The gigantic fist-shaped flames had turned everything on the stage into black powder. As the violent flames surged forth, they moved toward the location of the Mother Beast, engulfing everything in their path. The Mother Beast's reaction was quick. She jumped using all four limbs, quickly racing to the bottom of the stage. If she was hit by the full force of a spirit-grade intermediate magic, she would naturally die. She began to frantically run, as though trying to outrace the giant fiery fist unleashed by Mo Fan. In the end, the fiery fist still engulfed her. The flames swept over her body, blasting her into the air. Hiss! The Mother Beast's body fell beneath the stage, covered with flames. The scales on her body were visibly scorched, with traces of heated swirls on her flesh. The Mother Beast had barely been able to endure the flames of the burning bones, and her green scales had only displayed a little red color. However, at this moment, not only did her scales get burned into nothing, but her horrifying body still had lingering flames scorching her. The Mother Beast let out a scream filled with pain while being burned by the flames. Her face was extremely distorted. However, she did not die. After receiving such an incredible attack, this thing was still capable of crawling right back. She was furious and continuously let out shrieks of pain. She didn't seem to care that there were flames still burning on her body. She charged once more toward Mo Fan. Her speed was by no means slower than when she was uninjured. Moving with that kind of speed usually meant normal people could not even see her properly. Mo Fan, Mo Fan. They're about to charge in. Lingerling's voice was very urgent. I understand. Mo Fan's eyes were fixed on the Mother Beast racing over. Run away. Don't let the Mother Beast kill you. Lingerling said. Mo Fan did not reply. Run. If he were to run now, that was only a road to death. With the speed of the Mother Beast, she would be able to overtake any running human in no time. Mo Fan stood there as he hurriedly scanned the area around the intercrossed shadows while he watched the Mother Beast charging at him. Mo Fan could feel the hatred and hostility of the Mother Beast. At this point, the Mother Beast was totally set on shredding him to pieces. Star Atlas Book. As he raised his hand, a black scroll appeared in front of Mo Fan. The book imbued with mana disappeared like tinder, and what remained were traces of little lights. The shadows interwove and turned into a diagram, a star atlas that could be used to call upon the stars. Mo Fan's shadow nebula's 49 shadow stars lined up according to the patterns. The arrangement of the star atlas book was not very fast. However, Mo Fan only stood there without a single movement. The Mother Beast's speed was extremely fast. She had scuttled from the area she had fallen from and jumped back onto the stage, charging toward Mo Fan. During this entire process, Mo Fan was still trying to connect his stars according to the book. It started from a normal shadow star path, then doubled, which then began to intertwine with the first one. The 49 stars were being set up according to the star atlas, racing against the speed of the Mother Beast. If the star linking speed was slower by even a little bit, it was very likely that Mo Fan would be shredded into bloody bits by the Mother Beast before he was able to complete the spell. At this moment, Mo Fan did not have any defensive tricks at all. He was gambling. He bet the speed of his star path drawing would be even faster than the Mother Beast. Hiss! The fishy stench that the Mother Beast let out came forth. The monster was right in front of him. Mo Fan didn't dare to be distracted, or else the effort he put into the star atlas would go down the drain. At last, rays of shadow emerged in front of Mo Fan. An incredibly large shadow silhouette that looked like a massive magic spike formed. It was floating within an alternate dimension, completely different from those plastered onto the shadows. Giant Shadow Spike. Mo Fan hurled out the shadow spike filled with dark energy. This strange object immediately disappeared. You could only see its incredible shadows pass by through the intertwining lights. The Mother Beast was already very close. Her claws were reaching toward Mo Fan. This claw was enough to cut Mo Fan's head from his body. Mo Fan raised his head, seeing the claw that was about to take his life. His face began to split as the wind from the mother beast's claws came forth, from his forehead to the bridge of his nose, from the corner of his eyes to his cheeks. Just the wind from the claws was able to split apart the skin of a person, let alone after the claws landed, his head would be cleanly cut in half. The claws slashed down. However, she wasn't able to touch Mo Fan's face. It was like she didn't properly calculate the distance. Her powerful claw barely missed Mo Fan's face. Hiss! Mother Beast hissed out in anger. It was like she was being held up by something. If the Mother Beast took yet another half step forward, she would have been able to split Mo Fan in two. Unfortunately, she seemed unable to move. Her frantic charge had come to an abrupt stop, just short of him. After the Mother Beast turned her head to look, she realized her shadow had been stretched out by the lights on the stage. What made her extremely angry was that there was an extremely large spike, like a sword, stuck into her shadow. Her shadow was firmly pinned to that area. Once her shadow had been pierced through, the Mother Beast's entire body seemed to be restricted. The Mother Beast was stuck in one place. If the shadow can't move, then the body won't be able to move either. The Mother Beast's claws were flailing hysterically while her legs continuously kicked in place. However, her pinned waist was not able to move a single step. Thunderbolt. In front of the Mother Beast, not even a meter away, Mo Fan's eyes suddenly lit up bright purple. He was focused on the Mother Beast's ugly face while, at the same time, his own bloodied face displayed a satisfied smile. The element stars that were the strongest between heaven and earth began to line up in front of Mo Fan. These stars were those that Mo Fan was most familiar with and were much faster than the shadow stars. As the stars turned into star paths, and the star paths intertwined into a star atlas, the lightning star atlas emerged immediately. The majestic power seemed to flood in as it condensed within Mo Fan's finger. Die! Mo Fan jumped back as he pointed toward the Mother Beast's head with his finger. The lightning cloud immediately formed. The aura was extremely powerful. A loud rumbling of thunder split the air. Above the very center of the chaotic gymnasium, a thick lightning bolt split open everything as it descended. The breathtaking purple color and its destructive power made it seem time itself had frozen as it exploded on the stage. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.